This is it, the moment we waited for. Tekken 8, Story Mode Demo, Chapter 1, an Arcade Quest tutorial. The intro to Tekken 8 heat system and combat style, ushering in a new era of fighting games. This is going to be our first experience trying out not just Tekken 8, but the Unreal 5 engine on PS5, so I'm pretty eager. I ran through some of the settings earlier. I think that the input response already on the menus is extremely fast. I'm looking forward to seeing what Nigel Woodalls can put out for it and what the community thinks of it. And I'm going to go right in and play Story, The Dark Awakens. Enjoy battling with the new special style. Use Tekken 8's new features, special style, to easily master your character's favorite unique moves. I think I'm not going to do this. I kind of like classic more than modern in Street Fighter 6. But with this special style, it says it can be toggled on and off with L1 at any point during the battle, so you might even see players doing some old Shang Tsung, young Shang Tsung instant match switching to get those one-button electrics. Special moves, press square to unleash the heat engager. See, already it's like, I don't really want to know about this because I'm not going to use it. So I don't want to learn these special style button prompts. I want to learn the real commands. How to do just frame electrics and all of that. I'm going to ignore this. Turn special style on. No. Oh boy, can I play the demo? Learn about the Mishima Saga up until Tekken 7 with the digest movies. Would you like to go to the gallery? No. Harada-san. I'll go easy for the story, and then I'll go normal for arcade quest. Is that fair? I just wanna... Let's jump in there. Tekken 8. Okay? Tekken 8. I'm not a Tekken player. I'm a fighting game player. Leave a good impression on me. We'll see if I pre-order. Remember when I played Tekken 7 and I had subtitles off? And they were speaking Japanese and French? And I couldn't fucking tell what's going on? I think I did the same thing here. Rebel Army Yadrigal. This took like 40 minutes to download. This better be good. I'm having fun though. Oh my god. I can't understand you! It even said... Two things are going on right now. It even said... If you have subtitles turned off, they may appear on the screen regardless. And I was like, so if my language is English and they're speaking Japanese, maybe you'll still tell me. Nope. Nope. The other thing is, I'm going to try running this at 70% master volume instead of 50. 50 was quiet, I could tell. 60 not bad, 80 too much. I said, alright, split the difference. I'm still shouting over it and it's still booming. So, you know, we'll see. I've only been doing this 2 years, you know? I'm still new. But new to Tekken. I played Tekken 3. I played... I wonder... I've had Tekken Tag 1. It took a while to find a copy, but I did get a copy of it on PS2. And I played Tag 2, quote-unquote. That was maybe the first one I bought and played. But that's kind of around that era of the slow input response games. So I kind of was never into Tekken. And everybody had a lot of... they had a lot of love for 5 and 6 as competitive games, but those were hard to get on consoles like PS3 or PS4. Now, the Tekken 6 just got released on the PlayStation Premium. It's the PSP version, and I think that's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid port. It feels nice. But already on the menus in this game, I can feel the input response being pretty fast. And people have said it seems even faster than 7, so that's good. I think PS5, is going to run Unreal Engine games a hell of a lot better than the PS4. So we're in there. Alright, I'm Jin. Alright, I blocked. Oh, you got electrics, huh? He started running. I switched it on accidentally. We're not going to do that. Maybe I'll do that. I want to learn the real battle, though. Ooh, he is... Oh my god, he is slow. So let's see if I'm not a Tekken... let's pretend I'm not a Tekken player, and I never played Soul Calibur Virtua Fighter, King of Fighters, Mortal Kombat, Smash Brothers. I never played Marvel vs. Capcom. I never played Children of the Atom. I never played Street Fighter. You know, I never played Sonic Fighters Mega Mix. Let's pretend I never played any of those, right? Let's pretend. What would I do? What would I do as a total noob? Stomp the shit out of Kazuya is what I'd fucking do. This is kind of like Devil May Cry. They've got that orchestral singing in the background. And then, that's exciting for a cutscene. I activated heat! I'm in heat! I'm about to get pregnant. Here we go. Don't do a hop kick. Don't do a hop kick against a downed opponent. It was a mix-up. It's the last thing you would have expected because it doesn't work. Misses. Up in the clear blue sky. He's against the wall. It's invisible. We got invisible walls. Harada's, he took a page out of Todd Howard's playbook. Invisible walls. You can't go there. You can't go there. You thought it was open world? That's a mix-up. You're in the corner pressure now. Up against the rubble now. Oh yeah? You think you could say that to me? You think you could talk like that to me? Huh? Are these guys brothers or fathers or what? Jin Kazama? Jin Kazumi? Jin Kazuya? Looks a little faded. Maybe that's my monitor. Now it looks bright again, so it wasn't my monitor, it was the game. What's that frame drop? This is... I got 23 gigabytes on the demo. You can't pre-package the frame? Running these cutscenes in 30 frames. Come on, man. It's real time again. I'm playing again. It looks alright. I think it looks good in motion. The characters look really big like they do in Tekken 6. When I was watching that Evo Tekken 8 special, first of all, it looks slow as shit. That's the first thing that I noticed. The second thing that I said was, where are all the hit sparks? The green claw and the red? I'm like, I can't even tell if these guys... He's just got a little hot steam coming off him. I can't tell if he's in heat or not. Boy, I got a lot of combos off this circle button. I'm not even in the special stance. Damn, look at that laser. That's what they mean by laser scraper? Look at that. Just standing too. Back against the wall. Damn lasers! This is fucking stupid. Damn, wake up while rising too in the air. Now he's got a special move list for the story. Does he have a hell sweep? I'm Devil. He's not Devil Jin. I'm Angel Jin. They got the black wings of death, you know? Under her black wings. Glenn Danzig. It's like a Power Rangers villain now. Damn, the Dark Awakens in me. That's like an Avenged Sevenfold line. You see what I'm saying? It's like Devil May Cry. The Dark Awakens inside of me. I can't control anything inside. Whatever those, they get the, instead of a breakdown, they have a scream melody. Man, so that's how the towers fell. Did anybody think that maybe instead of a conspiracy, it was just Devil Jin fighting Kazuya? No, you didn't think that. Well, maybe you should have a congressional hearing about Devil Jin, huh? Why don't you go subpoena Devil Jin? He's a unicorn now. He's got it coming out of his lasers, you know? I thought we weren't supposed to mention a dot on their forehead. I mean, what are the rules? I need to know the rules. You're gonna send me into enemy territory. Like this, okay? Where are the hit effects? I can't tell what's a corkscrew blow or a wall rising magic 4, you know? You wanna talk jargon? I can't, you don't even understand what I'm saying. Just standing one. This is like in Beyond Two Souls when I crashed the helicopter in that movie theater. This small town's the only business in town that still has a customer base is this movie theater. And Josie crashes a helicopter through it, kills 29 cops, and then is like, I did it because I have angst. And they're like, oh, don't awaken the devil gym inside. Damn. Hold this crouch. Hold this crouch mix up. Oh, fuck. What happened to neutral block? Do we still have that? Oh, is that in a special stance? That's only in the special stance. Damn it, he whiff punished. Well, activate heat, R1. Get up and block, R1. What happened? Where's my power crush move? Damn, look at that combo! Laser fucking skirt. Flip him. Mix up, mix up. 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh, I did low 4 and he did a faster move. Oh, he did a fucking retry. He did a fucking low crush on me, dude. Who do you think you are? Lee Mays, line pounce? Get the fuck back here. Yeah, damn! Counter hit, boom! The camera kind of messed me up there. That's why I dropped that combo. It kind of went for that. It didn't just do the slow-mo. Damn, look at that fucking... He doesn't even wave dash. He's got a teleport. He's got fire on his skates. Damn. Does this game have low parry? Damn, hold that too. Hold that standing too. Get up with the fuck. Do a wake-up kick, damn it. No, the low wake-up kick, not the high one. What's going on? Is the game crashing? Or is that just the new camera angle for story mode only? Follow up, they both have their wings on. Alright, fast 2. No. I don't like back to block. This game needs a block button. You know what's so crazy? I have friends that don't play video games and don't play fighting games. But they do play Tekken, right? They like Tekken. You know how it is. They pick up, forward, circle, circle, circle. You know how it is. You played them. They pick Rang, XXX, circle, circle, circle. You played them, right? You know how they play, right? Hold that fucking wall combo. Hold that walk. Oh no, he's got heat. So anyway, I'm talking to him and I'm like, well, let's play Soul Calibur, right? I got Soul Calibur 2 at GameStop for like $5. It was fun for a weekend. And so, they say they don't like Soul Calibur, and I go, well, why don't you like Soul Calibur? And they said, well, I'll tell you why I don't like Soul Calibur. I said, yeah, tell me why you don't like Soul Calibur. They said, well, why don't you listen to me? I'll tell you why you don't like Soul Calibur. And so they said the reason why they don't like Soul Calibur is because it has a block button. And they forget to hold the block button. Whereas when they're playing Tekken, now there's neutral block, but there's also hold back to block. And so they like that. And they even like that in Street Fighter. So I'm thinking, it's interesting that a lot of players prefer directional blocking. A lot of people like Injustice 1 who didn't play Mortal Kombat 9 because of directional block. Ooh, so anyway, that concludes that anecdote. Let's talk about fucking Ancient Ogre, my favorite character from my least favorite Tekken, Tekken 3. I voted, if I could have one character, I want Ancient Ogre. Not True Ogre. Not Monster Ogre. I want Ancient Ogre. Aztec. Inca Maya. Central America. Ancient. Old as in good, to quote Hank Hill. Looks like that forest in Dark Souls 1. What is that called? Mistwood Forest? I don't know. Dewdrop. Put two nouns together. Underdark. It's a role-playing adventure trope name.
Admiral,
okay.
A few city blocks have been lost. The top brass has given us attack orders.
Speaking of the game looking slow, I was interested in Raven when his character trailer came out. He was like one of the first trailers. He was one of the first characters to be revealed more recently. That got me excited. And but then I saw that Tekken 8. I saw that Tekken 8 Evo event, and I was thinking, maybe just because these guys are classic legacy Tekken players and they never got like sit-down hands-on time with 8, they didn't really know how to play it in a new way, so they kind of played it an old way, and it just looked kind of slow to me. I remember seeing Tekken 6 tournaments before Tag 2 came out, when I was kind of getting into, this is like 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, coming up through that era, right? When tournaments were in full swing, but streaming was sort of new. So you didn't really know what you were watching or looking at or how to make a broadcast out of it, right? So I was seeing like early broadcasts of what was the later Tekken 6 tournaments into Tekken Tag 2. And so when I saw that Tekken 8 Evo showcase, I was thinking like, it kind of looks like that. I had a friend who played Tekken 6 and he liked it. Like the green life bars and the really big character models. Really tall, kind of bulky, and kind of a soft, round 3D aesthetic to it. And they're kind of like, I don't know, they're not like moving, they're not like zipping around real fast like in T7. I don't know. I like Tekken 7. I didn't play it that much. I played it around the time like Geese came out, and I was playing Nina, and then I switched to Kazuya around, was it Season 1 when Wall Bounce came out? I remember that. And then I kind of followed it through Season 2, like Evo and everything. They made like stand 1 and these like standing kicks not push back as much, so it kept people really close together, but not at advantage. I thought that was pretty interesting. So I'm really curious about this. I think that the input response is good. I don't really know what I'm doing with Jin. It could be a Jin thing. Sometimes they give you these story mode characters and it's just not your thing. He was kind of like, I couldn't really move around or swing. I'd have to just look. Like, I look at walking back and forth and jumping in a 2D game and stepping in a 3D game. And then that's another thing about this. Like, in Virtua Fighter, you double tap up or down to sidestep, but in this game, I think you can just tap it once to sidestep, or you, like, tap release and then press and hold a second time, and you'll side walk. I can't, like, and it works differently for up or down because there's a jump and crouch compared to moving. This looks like Subject 13, the beginning of the greatest Unity puzzle game of all time. It seems exciting though. I mean, I'm definitely having fun. But am I playing it like a sincere fighting game? No. So then that becomes the question. Like, I was thinking about that yesterday. Like, somebody sees you playing one fighting game and they're like, are you going to dedicate your entire life devoted to this? And it's like, no, dude, it's a toy. I'm trying to have fun with this toy, dude. As an adult. Like, it's just a gig, man. It's not my life, you know? How do I know? Like, you want to be like these Warzone 2 players? Or these Street Fighter 5 players? Can't wait to dedicate the next year of my life to this. Dude, you don't even know if you're gonna like it yet. You don't even know if the rules tickle your mental fancy, you know what I mean? And you want to think according to the strategy and act it out with the button presses on the controller. You don't even know that yet. But it's just like, but so then what else are you doing? Like, you need that fulfillment. Anyway, whatever. Waxing philosophical about other people's player habits, who I've never met because they don't exist. They're just figments in my imagination. Or anonymous voices on fucking, what, 4chan or some recent era. Just like, what, none of you are even real. You're not even really here. That's another thing. I don't know anything about the quote-unquote lore of Tekken. Like, I'm supposed to have been following since the 90s? Oh, is Heihachi gonna get his revenge? Dude. Another thing about Tekken is it's really trying to continue, like, this is Tekken 8, you know? It's like, at what point does it become like a you know, it's like, by the time Fast and the Furious 7 came out, you're like, I jumped the shark. But then by the time 10 comes out, they're like, oh, they're in outer space. Maybe it's like Freddy versus Jason 20XX or whatever. Like, all right, if Freddy and Jason are in space, maybe this franchise could become good again. So this is time for like the franchise to become good again. But it's been good. It's been good. So what I'm saying is I don't want it to fall off. I want it to be good. And if it's good at a competitive level, you don't think it should be good at a casual level? You got it reversed. Let's make the thank you for playing, been able to enjoy, continue, go to the, no, purchase screen. Give me like one more try, okay? I mean, geez. But anyway, what I'm saying is I want this game because I'm a fighting game player, but I don't know about Tekken. So this always is so curious to me. You need to be able to hand a total stranger or a novice your product and be like, here you go, without any further instruction, enjoy. And so we're going to see if they're going to be able to do that with this entry. Let's take a look at Arcade Quest. This concludes Story Chapter 1, The Dark Awakens. Play versus player and play versus CPU. That's pretty cool. So you can actually have versus if you want. Alright. Now that we've done story, let me take a look at Arcade Quest, this game's approach to tutorial mode and single player mode. I'm pretty excited to kind of sit, maybe even in a training mode, and just sort of get the feel of moving around in the Unreal Engine 5 and getting accustomed to Tekken movement, which is new to me. I tended to play wave dash characters just because they could zip around, but I don't know if that's going to apply here because I don't know who I'm going to pick or choose. I like Raven, I like Leo. I like Lars, and I tried Lily and Asuka in Tekken 6 and wasn't really into them. I also tried Zafina and was really into her, so, you know, before I have to become one of those, maybe we'll just play Leo, Raven. Victor looks pretty cool, and I know this game has a wide cast. I think this game's got an enormous cast. I don't know the diversity we'll see from players because tournament players, there's probably a representation for every character. But, you know, online or in the grand scheme of things with casual players, I don't know who they'll choose. In Street Fighter, it's pretty clear everybody chooses Ryu, Ken, who are strong. Chun-Li, Cammy, Jury, DJ, also strong. But then you see a lot of characters fall off, and you're kind of like, Street Fighter 6 almost has too small of a roster, I think. Pretty quickly I found characters that I liked, and I was looking for like more matches to play, and it didn't really seem like there was a lot of character variety just with an entry-level roster, an opening roster of 18. And same thing with online. You kind of fight a lot of Marissa and this or that. And in MK1, I think that MK1 has a nice starting roster. It's big. I don't actually think, this being the first day of Quan Chi, I don't actually think that you should say we have 24, 26, 28 characters, but if you can't find anybody, here's one more. Oh, good, that one more character will save me. I think that MK1 actually has a great roster to start, and especially with the cameos, I don't really think you need to add anything just yet. I feel like Street Fighter 6 needed to put the pedal to the metal to get some more characters in there, and MK1 could have sat for a while, because you're already starting to see the same traditional 8 characters online, but even in offline tournaments there's a bit more variety, and in the main menu there's a lot of variety. So I know that MK1's got a patch notes or whatever, but I kind of don't want to get into that now. We're going to go into this Tekken 8 demo and see what the heck it has to offer. So far, I've paid zero attention. Open menu, confirmed. Do you see any... Who is Max? Maximilian? Who? Is that me with the hat? I like that. It's Tekken 8, the one at last. Here we go. Open menu. Did you play any of these previous games? Maybe he's going to finally ask me. Is this your first time playing Tekken? I'm willing to say yeah. You can play a tutorial to get familiar. Play only the most important parts for experienced players. No, I'll play them all. I'll play them all. I think that going over a tutorial in any game, even if you think you know the game, is worth it because I want to see how the developers teach me this new game, and I want them to tell me what they think is important to know about any new system. Battle tutorial, basic rules, okay. I know the punches. I know this stuff. Square and triangle are 1 and 2, left and right, and the same with kicks. I know that. Can I move around? So let's see how well I can move a little bit. Let's just see, like, and let's say that the can I throw him to the other way? So that's just a 1 throw. What about 2 throw? 2 throw switches sides, right? See, I was never really I was never really as adept. And this fucking dude, my hand's already cramping from his fucking DualSense. I don't know that I like this controller for fighting games. My thumb always gets, doesn't get sore, it gets like fatigued on the D-pad. Look, you get these random jumps. So then, can I reset you? Let's throw you to side 1. I think that the stages look nice, and I think that the music is cool too. Though I don't know if the music's too loud. I'm in the mood to yell, so I kind of said, fuck it, put it loud. So then let's see here, right? I'm just standing. What happens if I just tap up? So you can just tap to sidestep. And then if I press and hold, I crouch, and if I press and hold, okay. So maybe that's what I was doing. I was like double tapping. And then so then what does a double tap do? Double tap kind of fucks it up. So double tap and hold, double press and hold, side walks. So you just, maybe that's why. Maybe that's what was confusing me. Maybe it's like, maybe it was less complicated than I thought. And then if you just wanted to hold back or forward, that ain't gonna do shit. So then you have to backdash and then you have to successfully get it out. On this fat fucking crystalline D-pad. I hate this controller for fighting games, dude. Alright, it doesn't matter. Land an attack 20 times. Use some other buttons. So, the way that I saw Eris look at a moveless one time was he stuck to one button and rotated around the directions. That was unique to me. That was a unique way to see that for me. Ordinarily, I would hold one direction and press all the buttons. So like stand 1, down forward 1, down 1, and then down back 1, or back 1. So maybe there's no down back. Yeah, there is a down back in Tekken. It doesn't really matter. I would need a move list. If down back is different than down 1, maybe. Input the display commands. So yeah, okay, that's pretty easy. 1, 2, 4 doesn't really matter. That's just a string. Yeah, maybe I thought that there was a more complicated input necessary for canceling. Forward 4, yeah, okay. A training mode would be really great. How about I do every move except the one that they're showing me? And also, maybe I just don't like Jin. He really does move forward a lot. Down 2. Wow, look at that claw. That's like a Street Fighter hitbox. It doesn't even fucking have to make contact with him. Oh, they have my inputs display. I'm trying to figure out how to fucking. I could figure out how to do it, but it was in I learned how to do some of the shit in like Tag 2, which had a pretty funky input response. And then in Tekken 7, I never really played it. I didn't press the wrong button. I pressed exactly the button that I wanted to press. We're going to treat this like training mode here. Okay? We're going to treat this like training mode here. And I'm not even going to pretend to say that I'm Korean backdashing or even try and define what that is or spell it or sound it out. With this cameraman. So then we're going to do some 2s. Down forward 2, down 2, and back 2. Maybe some of these back commands are good. It's like somewhat forward advancing. And then, oh, don't do 4. Let's get him on the right side. Standing 3, back 3, down back 3. So 3 is his knee. And he strings. Back 3, 2. Without frame data, this is pretty worthless, though. So that's another thing. I don't know if they're going to include frame data in the full game. So down 3 is like a nice leg chop. Down forward 3. And I don't even know if this is a mid or not. So we'll need training mode. This is me as a non-Tekken player getting accustomed to. You know, I'm accustomed to seeing the hit levels in the training mode. Get the frame data in the training mode. I'm accustomed to. and he has like leg chops and sweeps. It's worthless without frame data because you don't know how fast it starts and how safe it is. So we'll see in the full game if that's in there. They want me to look. So then that was a heat move. Down forward 4 was a heat activator. And another thing that they show is... Yeah, okay. Forward. Another thing that I noticed is they no longer do the figure 8 symbol anymore that they were teaching us all about. Now it's like heat is broken up into 3 different meters. And I'm not even going to try and talk about an instant while running move. I'm not even going to try and talk about that. Deplete the gauge at the top of the screen. Now, means you lose your own health, right? Okay. If you hold back, you can protect with block. Yeah, I get it. Block and attack. Well, he's not... Let's see if there's neutral. There's no neutral block anymore, or maybe in the tutorial. I wonder if neutral block worked against mids. Or just highs. Know what you're thinking, just stand and block everything. Just tell me what to do. Just tell me what to do. I don't need the story lore. Confirm. Here's the way developers should teach players how to play their game. So we don't actually want to know why we're doing what we're doing. We just want to know what to do. But that's dumb, because then you don't know the why. So you tell me, hold down back. Okay, I'll hold down back. Why? Tell me what to do first, and then tell me why I do it second. Hold down back. Why? Look, you'll block the crouching attacks that they do. You'll block the low moves they do. Oh, I hold down back to block the low attacks. Oh yeah, you're the genius. You know it all. You see what I'm saying? That's the better way to teach it. If you want to block the low, I don't want to block the low. I don't want to learn how to block the low. We need to hold down back. Aww. You know, like, they don't understand our motives to bother learning. We'll learn if it's fun. I'm tired of teaching you developers. They're going to watch a YouTube video anyway, and not even mine, so eat shit and fuck you. Heat activation. Heat first. When heat activation is available, R1. Otherwise, it's 2 and 3. Heat's activated. Doesn't the thing look different now? Your character's stronger in heat. There's a time limit. You won't stay strong forever. You'll go flaccid. Heat state ends when it runs out. You can only use it once per round, so you better use it. Heat smash. During heat, R1. So I'm already in heat, and then I do it again. Alright, so... What is it called? Heat activation is R1, and heat smash is R1. Powerful move. Does that have armor? Heat smash isn't the only good thing. You get added chip damage on all your moves. If you're interested, I'm not. I'm not interested. I learned all this a year ago when you told me. Attack aggressively. I don't like reading this shit at the bottom of the screen. See how there it says demo play, and then it says recommend air combo when heat activation, and then it says Tekken's all about the air combos, and then it says succeed with recommended air combo, and then it says Tekken player, Jin, beginner. How many sentences you want to write in a paragraph on a screen? I gotta read, learn, you know? Recommend air combo. So am I watching, am I reading, am I listening? Recommended air combo. Yeah, I did it again. Up forward 4, R1. I'm a Tekken player now. You've mastered the battle system. I don't know about that, buddy. What about these automatic heat engagers? So there's heat activation and heat smash. What about heat engagers where moves activate heat automatically? They engage heat engagedly, I don't know. And then you run and fall them. What about that? Aggressive is the name of the game. Oh yeah, pressure combo mix-up, pressure combo rush down. Hold that rush down, rush that down. Tekken 8 has reached its climax. Will Orochi or Blade win? Tekken World Tour. I don't know these doofuses. Who cares? Am I playing, or when can I play? Open menu. Skip movie. When can I play? Gong. Okay? It's a small whatever. I don't want to read that. Dude, play Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution Quest Mode. Play Soul Calibur 2 Quest Mode. Play Smash Brothers Melee Adventure Mode. Maybe we don't want to learn. Maybe we just want to play and have fun. If I can't have fun knowing nothing, you failed. If I'm messing... And it's not even like... Okay. It's not even like... I know the situation and I'm frustrated. A good situation is when you're like, I don't know anything, but I'm having fun. I'm pressing buttons, I'm doing random stuff while it's fun. And then I get curious to learn and I ask a question. How do I do that? Where he starts the purple move again, you go, oh, that's your heat activation. Some moves in your move list engage heat automatically, or you can do it manually by pressing R1. Oh, cool. I wanted to know how to do that, and you told me. Cool, that's something to learn. As opposed to, before you start playing Tekken, you need to learn what the heat activation is. New friendships. This looks like... Shoutouts to Eris again. This looks like all the shitty games he's ever played. Coin Game, Arcade Paradise, Blood Wash. This is just like those fucking games. They've been tuning into his streams over there at Namco Bandai. Who do you want me to talk to now? It's like when Trinity walks out of her dorm room into that rave club before she does X and unplugs. Great, let's do it. Can I play Tekken? What the fuck is this shit, dude? You didn't teach me anything about Tekken. The face buttons do the attacks. Press R1 to go purple and engage. Alright, you need to be aggressive now. I should have chosen the right side. Maybe let's play, you want to do Nina? Yeah. Nina. I played her for a little while in, Tekken 7.
Get ready for the next battle.
You give me butterflies. Heat Burst and Heat Smash. This is a really dumb way to do... Notice how there's this animation playing, but I don't have control. And basically, I have to press X to stop the animation. But before I press X, I should probably read the bottom of the words on the screen. But before I press X after I read the words, I should watch what they're doing. So they're throwing a multitude of information at you via words and animations in the graphic display. And pretty much, unless you've learned about it already, you won't know what's going on. And so I'm saying, if this is critical to playing the game and succeeding, so you'll know what to do and not get stuck and frustrated, they need to present the information to you in a clear, concise way that teaches you so you learn. But before you're committed to learning, you need to know you're going to have fun. So the learning comes when you want to win, and when you want to succeed, and when you want to get competitive. Before that, I should already have fun. The casual player doesn't want to learn because they don't care about winning. They just want to press buttons and play and experience the light and the sound and have fun. Why are you always trying to teach people? See, this is what I'm saying. It's too competitive. It's not casual. This is going to be some as above, so below stuff, where we gotta make sure the game is casual and the competitive player base makes this little niche community. And the casual players will watch and admire, but as long as they can play at a casual level, they don't care. And see, this is where you should have started. Just let her be there. And now it's like, that demo play didn't need to happen. Let's see what Nina feels like. Again, it's the movement on a D-pad. I mean, a lot of people... Who was that Double King player? Who was that Double King player? Something with an M? From Tag 2? I can't remember. He would wear leather jackets. He was like some Arabian model. I don't... Look, man, I know too much about people who I've never met that I've been watching online for 10 years. Okay? Press R1. Now you know everything to play Tekken 8. Demo play. Don't forget about the Heat Smash. This is like a Mortal Kombat Fatal Blow. Try and putting it now when you're in heat. What's the hit level though? You didn't tell me that. When you're in a heat, I like that stand 3. Down 3. But see, the thing is, it does. Oh my god, do I want to try it again? What did I even do? You just upskirted me. You just upskirted me. But see, if her fucking, you know, she's got a standing high that's 17 frames, that's shit. I don't need that. For me, it's the heat system.
For the next battle.
You are an asshole, dude. What is he saying now?
This should be fun.
Yeah, you could say that again after the match.
Round 1.
Recommended moves, give it a try. I mean, this stage looks awesome. This is one of my favorites. It's super bright. I like the yellow stages. They seem to just appear well. Maybe the life bars do as well. I like that yellow and purple scheme. Looks good. Hey, 3-4. Get back here, little bitch. Kind of reminds me of Last Bronx. They're just like standing in this street fair with these makeshift fences. She's not really doing much, though. Is this still an easy? Can I at least... Whoa! Wow, wow, wee wow, mamma mia. I know they loosen up the terms of service, but... I mean, let's still try and keep it a little PG. You know, a little TVY-17. Oh, we're at night now. We've been fighting that long. We needed to take a break. Maybe we fell in love, and anyway. So, as a non-Tekken player who doesn't know how to move and doesn't know strings and combos and doesn't know the character's move list, and I just want to mash buttons, how much can I accomplish with the, at least with the semblance of trying to learn as I go and trying to learn as I do? But not, you know, that's the thing. I learn as I go. I roll up my sleeves. I go into the field and I roll up my sleeves and I get my hands dirty. And I learn as I go, okay? And so, let me just, knowing nothing, play and have fun, and do what I want, and have an experience. And then when I have questions, I'll come find you. You don't call me, I'll call you, okay? And I'll ask for the information I'm looking for. I don't like this where the developers say, before you get to do anything, here's your homework assignment. Here's all the things that you need to learn. I don't need to do anything. This is a dissertation on tutorials. You talk in my ear. You show words on the screen that I have to read. You put these flying animations. And you tell me how you want me to play your game. What's the most fun way to play? Winning Evo? I don't think so, dude. I just spent 20 minutes in Street Fighter 6 looking for a ranked match while I was waiting for this demo to download. That's what you want me to do with my life? You want to play a couple sets? You want to battle me? Oh, never mind. Let's I'll play as Nina again. Oh, well, good thing I said that, because, you know, should have asked for $1 million. Promotion match against this computer.
You're the last person I want to fight.
You're the last person I want to fight. So then, oh, Ghost Battle. Maybe I should just do that. So this quest mode is shit. I didn't make a stupid chibi amiibo to go on my top shelf. Hey, 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 hey! Let me fucking do... She's got it down too, it seems. Oh, low parry. Maybe that's... Damn, this guy's fucking me up. Well, Steve is a cheap character, and also you're a scrub player, so... Damn, how do you like that down to, huh? Now, why did that... He rolled. Oh, I did double. Alright, Nina. Why didn't you do a get-up kick? You see how I have questions? I'm trying to accomplish something here. Did you see how he interrupted something that I did? That's 4-3. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that's while Rising 1, not Rising 2? Oh.
Final round. Fight.
Shift in heat state. Yeah, you're finished. You're finished. Now smash him on the ground. I'm gonna do it now. Just got a low at the bottom of that. That low had a lot of hits though. I like that 4-4 too. See, look, a lot of my shit's getting interrupted. I like doing wall rising moves. A down one and then a wall rising. That's reminiscent of Virtual... Oh no. That's reminiscent of Virtual Fighter. Kind of get a little soft float on him. I think technically the game's a success. It feels very fast to respond. So I think it's going to be as far as like the coding and programming and input response, I think it's pretty good. I'm also hype about the story. It looks fun. Rise through the ranks. I'm never playing online, dude. Give me a fucking break. It's so funny. Like, I'll get 40 ping in Call of Duty, and then I can't even find a match in a fighting game. It's so ridiculous, dude. Sit here and wait. Give me a break. Can we smash now? Dude. Run the tutorial. You can run it later. Even if you... I thought that I was already playing the tutorial.
Get ready for the next battle.
Nina. What did he say? Battle tutorial, air combos that use heat. I thought I already did this. Air... And so notice how I didn't read what he said. I just skipped it to get out of this demo play and just do what they tell me. And it's like, oh, you want me to do down forward 2, oh, and then heat activation, and then I'll mash R1 again. And that's the tutorial. Now you can do an air combo. Well, can I play a match? Get some serious damage out of it. That's another thing too, like, when they're on the... Do you want to try it again? No. When they're on the ground, I don't know how I can hit them. Maybe I have to allow them the opportunity to, like, roll and get up. Like in Virtua Fighter, if you hit the ground, you can tech roll, and you're invincible. And then if you don't tech roll and get knocked down, I can hit you again. So in Tekken, it's like, once you hit the ground, maybe if you lay there and do nothing, I can hit you again, but maybe I have to yield to at least give you a moment to move. What am I doing in here now? I think this is stupid and I'm gonna quit. I think this is stupid. This doesn't seem to be... It's not educating me as a fighting game player who's a non-Tekken player. So I think I'm gonna skip that bullshit and let's see what else we can get done here. Arcade Quest. It was a flunk. Yeah, we'll take a look at some of these options. Offline, online, custom. So none of that's there. What are the accessibility options here? Color support. Hold up! What do we think about the music? I think I looked at all this shit. Why don't I do, it says offline, Arcade Quest. What did I say here? Why don't I do this? Why don't I do some player versus CPU and I'll check out all 4 characters and see if I can get something done with a ghost battle. Because I like playing. I'll at least say I'm in. I'm in. It responds well. It's a good fighting game. I can't imagine it's going to be bad. Famous last words. Tekken. Do I want to stay with Nina? Yeah, I'll stay with Nina and then we'll just do random. You can do medium, sure, why not? What's the difference? And we'll just do random. Yakashima. So I guess if you had 2 controllers and you knew what you were doing, you can treat this like a pseudo training mode. But I like it. My impression so far is positive. It does look bright and it does respond well. It's got cool music. It's exciting. I like the story. I'll buy it. Sure, why not? Support fighting games. I'll buy it. Yeah. I'm sold. I just gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing. The thing is, Tekken movement, sleeping face. But the thing is, if you've played even other 3D games like Soul Calibur and VF, it's totally different. Moving in Virtua Fighter is easy. You just double tap. You just double tap where you want to dash. Okay, he's not even doing anything. All right, we'll crank it up to hard maybe. That was an accident. I want to disable that. I don't want that. And I don't know their moves or their combos, which is not a big deal. Do they have a move list in here? All right, they got a move list in here. Not bad. All techniques. Heat system, what can be done during heat? All moves will deal chip damage. What can be done? What? A heat dash can be used? Heat smash causes damage. Power version of handguns. Kiss shot penetrator available. And it's showing, what? Cannot KO with chip damage. Chip turns into recovery. What? Until heat gauge reaches for the opponent. Forward. what? Heat smash during heat. A heat dash. Chip damage on block. Heat does chip damage on block. Handgun moves while rising. Penetrator shot. Heat moves. Heat burst. Partially uses heat time, and then you can cancel it. I guess these are all the ones that activate it, or engage it, I mean. What is it called? Heat activation is R1, heat smash is R1 while in heat, while heated, while hot. And then heat engagers are the special moves, right? And then rage. Rage is down. Everyone has unique rage moves. 1+2, and then her all techniques, main techniques. Okay. What do you mean main techniques versus all? The ones they feel are important. It's just a rundown, a quick rundown. What else do I want to do? Sound, control, select, quick select. What do you think quick select means? Oh, play side, cool. All right. Wait, CPU settings. What do you think quick select is? Hey, pretty cool. And then CPU. All right. Cool. So let's just goof around a little bit. I like also that they have 3 rounds. Yeah, kind of got to make him move around a little more so he does something. Why don't I just do why don't I do this? Why don't I just like, what would be a good way for a novice? I mean, I need the frame data and the hit levels would be a great way for a fucking novice to learn what moves to do. Gee, she's really dumping them out, aren't they? Fucking swing low, sweet chariot. Skip this. Start. Maybe just fight with the 4 button and see what she can do. You know? Oh wow, he ducked under that. So back 4. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, lay down. Yeah, just fight with 1 button and see what you can get done. Standing 4, I don't like that either. Down forward 4. Alright. And then forward 4 I like. Upward 4. I like that. Alright. Let's use her 3 now. And remember, step is just once. But she doesn't, because they're using a linear move, not a track move. That's why you're stepping. So, and then oh, he didn't even do it. And then I tried to do it. Don't I have it to do to start out? Maybe Heat has startup. See, I don't know this without the frame data. You think that it's so complicated, and it's literally a simple matter of mathematics explaining everything I could possibly want to know about a fighting game. But then you're like, do the tutorial? Okay. Press R1 to be Heat. Now you know everything about Tekken. It wasn't a real combo. I'm just freestyling here. Just freestyling here. I don't know, I kind of get the mood of, Nina. Whoa, she doesn't have her glasses on. My glasses! I broke my glasses. He's like doing his little tiptoe pee-pee pants dance, trying to break this brick wall. And that's how novice Tekken players are. They just use the forward advancing momentum of the attacks to press buttons and then just like flow mash and auto state all their the moves. It looks really good and it's responding well. So then it becomes, do you want to learn about the hit levels? Do you want to learn about blocking? Do you want to learn about getting up? Do you want to learn about moving? Do you want to learn because it's like, at this point, everybody's, I don't know, man. Do you see how tired I try and get explaining what I think I know about fighting games? And what I think a player new to fighting games should know? In order to what? In order to do well and win tournaments, or in order to have fun with a video game toy? What do you want to learn how to do? That's the question that I'm asking, and I'm listening for you to answer me. You understand? All these developers are like, if only people knew how to play fighting games, they'd all love to buy them. No, dude. We know we don't want to learn how to play fighting games. We just want to press buttons and have fun and jump through the platform, you know, board the platforms, you know? Break the targets. That's what we want to do. Game Genie aim assist when we ADS down the sight in Call of Duty. That's what we want. Quick select, let's put him up a little bit, right? Let's put him up a little bit.
Get ready for the next battle.
Get ready for the next battle, hub. Lei Wulong, Li Chao Long,
Fight.
Wang Long. Wang Long and Hung Lo. The new, give me, what was that game? Tao Feng? The mystery of the yeah. You forget Shaolin monks. What about Adventures of the Tarkatan Dynasty? You know, Wang Long and Hung Lo.
Fight.
The Tarkatan Dynasty. He's still not doing nothing. I don't know what I'm doing either. Look, this is what it's like. This is another thing too. In a 2D game like MK or Street Fighter, I can fight the AI and make them do their attacks and like just walk back and forth in space control and react and confirm, and you know, stupid random moves will get punished or whiff punished, and they'll get interrupted or whiff punished or recover, you know. And it's like you can learn the basics of a move list against an AI. And then you think, all right, well, I want to learn what a human would decide to do in this situation. So then I'll go online and I'll learn what human tendencies are, if you can find a match, which I can't. This is worthless. When you hit the ground, how does it work when you hit the ground? Front and back punch rolls up or down into the foreground or background, and then X. And then both kicks either do a leaping kick, a get-up kick tall, or a get-up kick low. You see that? Why are you not teaching me about options to get up off the ground? These are all your options. These are all the buttons you can press, all the moves to get up off the ground. You know? Hit levels, okay. Like, okay. I don't know how robust the demo is. They needed a lot of gigabytes for the story cinematics. But a tutorial that would be helpful for me. This attitude that people don't understand the basics of fighting games anymore is totally wrong. Because you would learn it by watching and by playing one time pressing buttons. I don't need James Chen to explain to me spacing. Then when it, I don't know. Then when it comes to much more nuanced fundamentals like spacing and baiting a poke, and then whiff punishing, and then fireballing, and look, man, you're not going to leap a beginner player to an intermediate level to get them to want to think about that yet and study that yet. Fighting games are about studying. I'm watching a tournament match between Garrus and Ashra, and then I say, oh, if I were Li Mei and Ashra did low hat, forward 3 overhead, and I tried the lion pounce, would I go toward the right side, or would I auto-correct and get a back 3 and get hit? I gotta test this. That's such a deep and specific thing I'm trying to test and study. Or like, okay, I gotta remember, if Reptile does log roll, it's technically a low, and he is low to the ground. Will a high punish miss? No, it won't miss, but you have to wait for him to stand up, so maybe you want to do a mid punish instead, or you could wait. And all these very specific things that I gotta test. I already know the character and the game and fundamentals, and I know specifically what I'm looking for, right? A new player is like, let me move around, let me press buttons. That's why these platform fighters are so good, because like the Nickelodeon one in Brawlhalla, not to mention Smash, you walk around, that's it. Movement is so easy, walk around. Jump and drop through the platforms. I press down, I go through the platform. I grab the edge, and then I climb up. And then you have access to all these moves with all these buttons. So you could make access to moves easy by just pressing strings. You can make that very easy. You know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 2. And the strings make sense. It's 2 punches. Maybe it's a knee hit or something, or a high kick or something. So easy access to moves, but movement is also going to be a big deal. Explaining to me, like I said, tap up or down to step. Hold down to crouch, hold up to jump. Double tap and press and hold up or down to sidewalk. Like, that's going to need to be explained. The fact that you could backdash and then cancel a backdash into a block. The fact that some characters have wave dashes. That's what you're going to need to explain. If I'm knocked down on the ground and I press a button, what happens? You need to press front punch regardless. It's like you need to press front punch to roll to your character's left, either on player 2's side, and it will roll toward the foreground, not the background. And that doesn't matter whether they're head up, feet towards, or head toward, feet down, whatever, right? You need to explain that kind of stuff, not press R1 to engage heat, and now you will know Tekken. It's aggressive. What am I doing here? I'm picking a new character is what I'm doing. I'm returning to the character select is what I'm doing. Let's do Jin. Let's do Jin. Kazama. Okazama. Okazami, Okazama. We'll do random. Well, why am I going to do random? Let's do Sanctum. Let's do Sanctum, this ugly-ass stage. It's too dark. I swear to God, I watched that Evo event, and I was like, where are all the hit sparks? Swear to God. This looks really great, though. It looks good. I hope the existing Tekken players like it, because they're gonna have to, because I'm gonna need them to play it. It's like I'm gonna watch them play. What joke am I trying to? Let's rewind the tape. Let's rewind the tape. I hope the existing Tekken players like it, because I'm gonna have to watch them play this shit, because I sure as hell know I'm not gonna be learning how to play this shit. So I hope you Tekken players like this, because I'm gonna be watching you for the next 3 to 4 years when they service this game a long time. You know? So like then it becomes, alright, never mind what options are available to me if I press a button, and what do I want to do, how do I execute that command with the button press. What am I supposed to be thinking about here? What am I supposed to be thinking about here when, like, what am I supposed to be thinking about here when this guy's just sitting here doing nothing, you know?
Round one.
Hey, didn't I fight Paul last time? Damn, that didn't really work. Alright, finally got a real match. Armor moves. Boo! I hate that shit, dude. That pissed me off in Tekken 7. Power Crush? That's for pussies. Damn hop kick. Yeah, that was another thing. I mentioned this when I played T7. It's so interesting how in Tekken, in ordinarily, especially in 2D fighting games, your default is to press down back, so you block just higher mid attacks, which are the same thing in a 2D game, and lows, and you just stand for the overheads. But in Tekken, the default is like a mid, which is an overhead. So let's see if I do heat activation. Oh no! It's so interesting how in Tekken, default is blocking standing, and it's rare to block a low or block a crouch. See, again, I'm double tapping up to sidestep up, and you don't need to do that. But then I press down and duck instead of... So you think, well, just double tap it to ensure it, but then it's like you're mashing and you're not doing the right thing. Yeah, it's interesting that in Tekken, you're kind of defaulting to stand block instead of crouch block. And then I remember in Tag 2, people were like, all I get is down 4-3. And they were like, I don't even want to try and low parry. You might as well just take the down 3 all day. Who cares about blocking? That's what they were saying. They're like, I'll take a low poke all day. And then I'm like, I don't know his moves, so I'm just pressing. I don't know his moves. That's the thing. You got to learn the moves and be like, oh, these are the tools that he has. He has this slow move that will launch them, so maybe that's a good idea if they're already floated. Or it's like, I just want a jab hit. Like, you don't really know what you're learning or what to learn or why you're learning it. You kind of just lost. And then he does this random armor move. So I think with any fighting game, the key is a robust... Here's the thing. Learning a fighting game. I keep going over this because I've been playing fighting games for 20 years. I've learned how to learn every fucking individual one of them. What would I want to do? I want a tutorial on this game's specific system. Tell me all about heat. And then I would want some specifics to things like Tekken, where it's like it's a 3D game. Explain stepping to me and explain getting off the ground to me. Then I would want to go into training mode and pick a character. And then I want to know their move list. Here are all the buttons that I get to press. Here's what their attacks look like. The range, the hit level, and the frame data, the startup, and the safety on block. And then I would start learning some combos. I know this would be a common poke. If it interrupts, if it punishes, if it anti-airs, how do I combo? And so then you could start scoring damage by converting conscious, intended hits into damage. And then I would start playing matches against the AI. And I would say, how does it feel to move around? What do I think to do? Do I recall or remember parts of the move list? Or are there big absences I'm forgetting about different moves? Here's a move I want to do. It's a forward advancing move. Let's try and use it to get in with this flying knee attack. Oh no, it gets interrupted. Oh, okay, that's kind of weird. What about this overhead? It gets interrupted. It must be so slow. Or this move seems really good. It hits all the time and they're not punishing it. So like, you start to put the moves in practice and learn what actually works in the heat of battle. And you start revising your strategy. I thought Manon's overhead would be really good, but never mind the fact that it's, you know, unsafe or disadvantaged even EX. They can just interrupt it, you know? Or this overhead is 20-something frames in Street Fighter 6. How the hell am I going to land a 20-something frame overhead? They're just going to do a 5-frame jab 4 times and combo me into drive rush. Counter combo, level 3, you know? So then I would start saying, all right, matchup knowledge against particular characters, and then more developed Okazemi setups. When I knock them on the ground, what should I be doing? After this combo ender, what should I be doing? I know I like Lee May's 2-1, and then she's at +2. Now what do I do with 2 frames of advantage? Maybe you go for 2-1-4, and then you're at 6 frames of advantage. Now 6 frames is what you do. Maybe now you do a back 3. Maybe now you do forward 4. So it's like, and this is the type of academic study that you do when it's like, one, it's like you're scientifically exploring and discovering and finding, looking for new knowledge. You're also very academically studying things and coming to training mode with questions, watching matches, seeing things happen, seeing circumstances. How do I deal with Garrus? How do I deal with Lohat? How do I deal with Kung Lao Gora? How do I deal with these circumstances? When I'm in the corner and I have Meter and I'm Lily, how should I be comboing? All this, you start asking questions with information, and you go to training mode and you say, how would my character deal with this? I'm in this situation all the time. What can I do on advantage, or what should I do to get out of a disadvantaged defensive position? And you start saying, oh man, you know, fuck. They do this move. What is it again? I know it's a high. How fast does it start? It's 11 frames and it's at -3. And so what else does Molina have? She's got a down 1. How fast? It's 9 frames. So then it's 12. What can I do in 12 frames that would still make contact with her? Because this bitch is crouching. How do I deal with this fucking overhead that's -3? Can I up block it? She's got a 2-hit overhead on 1 button press, and the up block gets negated by the 2nd hit, and she's still -3, that bitch. So these are the things that you gotta deal with when you're trying to become a competitive fighting game player. Because they only remember you if you win EVO. You know, even though one of those was EVO Japan. But for the record, I guess we'll let it count. Let's look at Tekken. Heat move, armor, power crush, ultra hard difficulty. I wonder if they can run this at ultra high graphics setting over there at Digital Foundry. Fuck Jin. Let's look at Kazuya. Am I ready to purchase yet? There's 32 characters. Oh boy. You know how long it took me to find Kazumi? 7 years. Quick select. Now let's go select character again. I don't want to fight Paul. Well, I can't do random. I want to fight Paul. Let's do Kazuya. Let's do Kazuya. And then let's do Jin, I guess. We'll fight a Jin. And we'll put him on hard. How about? I want to go to that bright stage again. Let's go to this stage. Does this stage have walls? I don't know if they're going to have infinite stages in this game. 100% I don't know that. I've seen a lot of the floor breaks and the wall breaks. So what does he do? Alright, Kazuya's a little bit faster. Back 2. I remember his back and down back moves were really good in Tekken 7. And his kicks were a little bit slow. I fucking hate armor moves in Tekken! God damn! You don't know how much that pisses me off, dude. All the people that bitch about parrying in Street Fighter 3 and now 6, you don't have any clue how many headaches armor moves are gonna get you in Tekken. You got no clue. I tried to throw and he just jabbed. So when you do something and it gets... Oh my god, heat activation. Got a Liu Kang parry over here. Hey, that's something that Liu Kang doesn't have in Mortal Kombat 1. He doesn't have his parry. That fucking down 3 is slow. I'm keep doing this accidental heat activation, and it's like, I didn't tell you to do that. You're just gonna do that shit automatically? See if I can hit an electric one try. I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried once yet. They don't count. I don't like this camera angle. It zooms in. I don't know where he's going. I think this game is going to be really appealing to Tekken players who will just put anything in their mouth and eat it and tell themselves that it tastes like Tekken. But you need me to learn this. You probably don't. I mean, Tekken 7 sold 1 million copies after how many years? Let's rematch. Let's see if I can hit an electric. See, my old method was on these games that had a 6-frame input response, so I don't know if that's just gonna count. Or do I need to be in? Damn, I like that shit all day. God, that's so stupid. That doesn't even help anybody. I think I talked about that when I was playing T7 story mode. Like, that doesn't really help because it changes the rules and they still don't learn the fundamentals. They don't learn. Everybody understands the basics of fighting games, and they can learn the fundamentals of fighting games. The whole player base is getting so much better because of the internet. Everybody just watches high-level play, and they seize it. They seize it, Jerry. But it's the specific shit about your game's meter system and the button presses. And it's like, I know I want to do something. How do I do it? Like, so far I've just been mashing. I know nothing. I don't know about Tekken, and I don't know about this character's moves. I mean, framed it would help. And framed it is in Virtual Fighter. It's pretty clear. 10 frames, 12 frames, 14 frames. This is a high, this is a mid. I don't like this. You're doing this shit automatically. I'm not telling you. Oh, another victory against the CPU. You want me to purchase it yet? I mean, I'll buy it, but... So then I would need a character where I can just mash buttons. I got distracted. Did you see the deer like hop out of that rhinestone or whatever where she is? I'm trying to hit an electric here. Oh my god. Now does that, when he does this super freeze, does that hold my previous inputs or do they get ignored? Because that's an issue in Street Fighter 6 also. Somebody does a level 3 flash and your inputs get cut off. And it's like, what if I was doing something important? Or what if I still have a moment to do something? And in Marvel 3, you could input stuff during the super flash, and that was a genius maneuver, because if I'm free to input a command, I should be able to counter you, dude. So that's like a big problem. That's back 4. Yeah, maybe I don't want to play this guy. And then I press, I don't know. So if you get knocked down in Tekken, I'm not going to press nothing. I'm pressing triangle, nothing. I'm pressing square, now he got up. So there's stuff where it's like, what if I want to stay on the ground? And then you can crawl up and shit. You can crawl up toward your head away from them and... what else can you do? What if I want to roll? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't have any control over my character. It's got nothing to do with knowing fighting game fundamentals of real honest footsies or good-ass footsies. Fundamental... Shut up, idiot. We've been playing the same game for 15 years. Everybody knows fighting game fundamentals. And if you don't, you're not going to bother learning. So anybody that wants to know, just watch some fucking matches. You see them moving in and out of range. You play boss fights in Elden Ring. You don't understand fundamentals. It's an action game. Look, I did a high kick and he was ducking. You can't figure it out. You know? You punch and kick and the life bar goes down. What's to not understand? It's about why is that a green claw? Why is this purple meter? Why is the camera green? Why did I get banned? You know? Throw this motherfucker. And then I don't even... God knows what he did. I'm done with Kazuya. I don't like Kazuya. Let's quick select. No, select character. I want to go to the streets. Yeah, I need the real game and I need frame data. I mean, and I need hit levels and I need a practice mode. We need to set this shit up, and I need a movement tutorial and a get up off the ground tutorial. We'll fight Jin again. Let's fight Kazuya. Let's do, yeah, I don't care. Let's do that. Let's just look at Paul in the street.
Get ready for the next battle.
Urban Square Eden. Now, what do you mean by that?
Round one. Fight.
So let's see Paul. He kind of walks. I think I like Nina out of all of them the most. He's doing all these slow fucking moves. Like, when I press a button and he does something dumb, that doesn't make me happy. Let's look at his fours. He's got a nice down four sweep. I like that, I guess. Hop kick. Don't forget about that move. He's got a nice down... Okay, and then he did something... Half the time, I swear, I press the same fucking button, and he does 3 different moves. Was it wall rising down 3 I fucking did? Wait a minute, he was ducking and I'm doing down 4-3. Duck for a minute. Duck. Duck, you cocksucker. Duck. I don't know if this is high or not. If that's high, it's worthless. Look at that, it's so slow. He rolls his R's. Look, even on hard mode, it's worthless. Then ultra hard, I can't even beat it. This down move. This is boring. These moves are boring. So he's got to launch. So far, I found one interesting move on each of his buttons, and I don't remember what they are. He heat engaged. Or I was gonna say, whatever. What is that green course? Why don't you tell me what it means when a move does a green corkscrew in your tutorial? Instead of press R1 and heat activate, now you know Tekken. Fucking cunts with a K. Let's do this. Put him on very hard.
Get ready for the next battle.
Like the break beat. Bass blasting in my ears. Let's go.
Round one.
I like this stage, it's colorful and bright. I think I like Nina. Did he call me a pussy? He blocked but didn't punish. Did an accidental, whatever that move is called. Brick breaker. Death blow, death punch. Punch to death. 5-finger death punch. Mock breaker, mock kick. That was so funny. They named him Knee because he could do Brian's knee. This is dumb. But I'm fighting the AI, so like, am I playing the program wrong, or is the game just not very interesting? It's despite its breadth. Now let's look up here, right? I get that there's some. Hang on, I can't get the. If only R1 could control the camera angle. I can't show you. Did you see that Smith's Coffee sign? It's so funny that, like, amidst all this fucking Times Square aesthetic, the stupid coffee's got the one letter missing. And it's flickering, like giving me a seizure. What a distraction. Fix your sign. I hate that. Fix that sign, dude. I get that demons are flying through buildings doing a recreation of 9/11 over here. But, I don't like Paul. He's stupid. He's stupid. It's stupid. Let me play Nina one more time, and then we'll call it. Let me play Nina. Quick select. What do I want to do? Let's stay on the stage. Who do I want to be? So, I don't like Kazuya. What about Jin? Let me do Jin. Well, let me do Jin, and then let me do... And then let me fight Paul. Or did I do that? Who cares? Let's go Ultra. Let's go Ultra. Let's see what he does.
Ready for the next battle.
And then we'll do a Nina mirror match and then we'll call it.
Round one.
song's hype.
Fight.
These graphics are hype. So basically, I like the graphics and the music, and I don't like the game. Well, I mean, I'll be happy to watch it. I just need someone to explain this shit to me. Don't act like I can learn every other fighting game, but not this one, because give me a break. Maybe your game's not as smart as you think it's supposed to be. So he did something to interrupt me there. I just don't know the moves of my characters, that's all. It's not even a matter of, That was not exciting. That pissed me off because I only wanted to know if I would win. I just need to know my character's move list. And then I'll be able to start. That's why. Because... That's why. I want to use my character's tools to answer the scenario and to solve the problem in the scenario. So I go, I'm this far away, I'm this close to the wall or the corner, I have this much meter, and I'm this character versus that character. What tool applies here? Oh, a standing strong punch with Lily. Oh, forward 4 with Lee May. Okay, so now I'm Jin. What move applies here? My back's to the wall, I'm so close to Paul, neither of us are in heat. What's a good option? And I press something and it's like, oh, it was a high, but he ducked. Okay, he gets it down 1. Then it's like, what do? I did a slow starting move because it would get big block stun, but he hop kicked me. So he interrupted me. And so until I know what toolkit I'm working with, I don't really know how to try and have an answer to this problem. Oh, I knocked him down with Manon. What do I want to do? Well, you can do a low short or you can do an overhead. Well, let's do the overhead. Well, that's what, I don't know, 14 frames, and they just get up, jab, and interrupt it? Well, that's no fucking good. That's pissing me off. Or, okay, what do? Well, you're a Manon. You did a strong medium kick, target combo, now they're in there. What do you want to do? And it's like, you're not going to do a command throw. They can jump out and punish you. So just start throwing them. Get them used to throwing. Then transition into crouch short and crouch jab, quarter circle forward, medium kick. And so you're building... You're in a neutral game, and you know your character's tools, and you say these are basic tools to start offense and start some initiative, create something, initiate something, and then once I've got them, all right, all these Lee May players doing back 3. Off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure back 3 is an 18 frame move. It's no wonder none of you can land it. They all interrupt it. It's not even good on an opponent that's been knocked down. It just isn't. I don't know why. So there's all these scenarios where it's like, I think on paper this is good. Then you try and apply it and it doesn't work. You got to scratch that and revise. Why do you think Elon Musk renamed it X? Because when you write the wrong thing down, you cross it out because you should have never said it. You should just erase it. So that's like Tekken. The way they're trying desperately to explain how to play, to make these casuals into competitors, we don't want that. We just want a video game with lights and sounds and graphics, and we want to press buttons and have fun. And then we'll watch you become a world tourier. That was an accident. I got to disable that L1 button. See, I don't know. I'm pressing random buttons with Jin, and I don't know what he's doing. He's doing all these things I don't want him to do. And also, I don't want to block. I want to move around. Tekken could really use a block button. What is that called? Death Fist? So overall, I think that this was a successful demonstration of the game. It does play very well. It looks cool, it sounds good, and it responds well on PS5. So I'll buy it to support fighting games. As far as becoming a touring Tekken player, I'm gonna need to find a character that I really like, and then I'm gonna need to learn how to wake up off the fucking ground because there's no block button in this game. And I don't seem to like blocking. I like blocking in Street Fighter, you just walk backward. Because blocking is built into spacing, so I like it there. But in this game... Let me switch to Nina, I'll still fight Paul. Quick select. Let me switch to Nina. What am I doing here? Confirm, confirm.
Get ready for the next battle.
Get ready for the next battle.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, was that a punish? I don't want to finish that, huh? See, look, that was like high and far away. 4-3. I think I pressed the button in between there. And I pressed and held up, so it's like how you gotta step different shit. I tried stepping there too. So after you step, I don't know. Imagine stepping down and having to block low. Like, cause I tried down stepping and he did a low kick and it hit me. So you're gonna have to go like this. You might as well not even step, you might as well just block. I didn't want to do that, I wanted to do a throw. You're gonna see that shit every fucking round. In pools. I did 4-3 and he fucking hop kicked it. Oh my god. We traded. So I don't want to get off the ground. How do I do a fucking low get up kick? I'm dead. No? Oh my god, where's the damage? Bull. Okay, that's kind of hype. Just because he did a stepper, he did like the Akira sunflower stance or whatever that shit is in Virtua Fighter. Maybe I should fight Nita and then maybe I should fight Nita and then I'll get a look at I'll fight Nita and I'll get a look at what they do on very hard ultra mode. This is what I like to do too. This is what I did in Street Fighter 6. I would mirror match the computer, and I would just drag it up from level 5, 6, 7, 8, and just fight them and see what they do.
Round 1.
Yellow. I think I look better in purple. Alright, he got me there. Did some fucking dumbass armor move on me. Is that an overhead or what? I guess I will never know until I get training mode. Or if I download some fucking living guide on my fucking phone. See, look, I try and do forward advancing moves, and they just get hit out of the air. So that shows me the attempt that I did, the way I attempted to use forward 4 as a forward advancing hitbox to get in, gets knocked out of the fucking air. So then you just think, okay, yeah, obviously maybe it's an overhead or something, it's not meant to be used that way. But I'm just saying, that would be how I would see a move, think of how it could be used, attempt to use it, and it either works or it doesn't. And you just gotta revise the strategy. Yeah, okay, I like Nina the best out of these 4. I mean, I did say that I played her a little bit in T7. She was my first character. But there's a lot of moves that are just slow starting and they're high and they don't really do much. I guess now she has guns, so she could do that. She could just shoot you afterward. I didn't see which way she grabbed me. It is possible to see left or right hands throwing you. It's just you need to be thinking, oh, I'm in a position where I'm vulnerable to a throw. Yeah, playing this like Virtua Fighter I played Virtua Fighter first, and then I tried learning Tekken later. So that's kind of my mentality. I don't think of this as being like Street Fighter. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should, because it's a back-to-block game, not a block button game. So, and I know Mortal Kombat 1 because of Virtua Fighter. I was playing Virtua Fighter 4 and Street Fighter Alpha 3, and then my friends all got GameCubes, and I had to get Melee. So that was like my first 3 real fighting games that I was playing. I played like Street Fighter 2 and Eternal Champions of all things. And I even had Clay Fighters, and I had Mortal Kombat 3 on Game Boy in like the 90s. That was like before I knew anything about fighting games. That's what I was, when I was a scrub complaining about, you know, Dawson and T-Hawk. That's what I did. So what's the issue here? Moving around really. Maybe just practice moving and just like blocking, if they would do anything. So then they really do just get that shit out of here, dude. I don't want that. Armor moves. you fucking swing one high. Does that hit the ground? I wonder which of those would be good as they're getting up. No, give me. Come on. I thought it'd at least be a double. Look at that. See, look again. Again! Fucking these shit slow moves get interrupted. They're fucking worthless, dude. This is why I dropped this bitch. I can't move around with her, dude. She's top heavy. I want to hear this song one more time, and then I'll wrap it up. I'm interested in learning, but again, you think you're going to learn from an in-game tutorial? Let's be honest. What did I learn from the Guilty Gear Strive tutorial? What did I learn from the Mortal Kombat 1 tutorial? Nothing I didn't already know. Nothing I didn't already know. Reading Playing to Win and the Footsie Handbook. So, I mean, it's just they're not going to know it. They don't even know how to make them anymore. They make fighting games to walk up to an arcade machine, put a quarter in, that worthless thing, and then stand next to a person and fucking interact with them. But now it's like, I'm at home with the training mode, and I want story, and I want arcade platform adventure, and then I want a netcode so I can decline the first opponent I see. Give me a break. And I want to mash, and I want it to work, and I don't want armor, and I don't want to be frustrated or disappointed, or I'm going to return this to GameSpot. Maybe I should just do lows. Can't duck a low. Look at that, Combo Town. Try and duck a low, go to Combo Town. Get up with a kick, no. She's throwing me a lot. Does she have a command throw? Maybe she has an extension. Maybe that's what that is. So that's probably punishable anyway. Maybe it's maybe it's disadvantaged and I should block. How do I feel? I feel like I'd like to know more so I understand what I'm really fucking doing. And then I can make a determination if I want to do it ever again after $70. Unless I get scammed by the premium edition. They don't really have good pre-order bonuses though. It's just like a gold skin. I'm looking at it right now. I don't like it. I want purple. Oh, fuck. Sidestep. I guess every round you should be spending heat. What are the moves that engage heat? What are the moves that engage heat? Let's see this. The move list, techniques, heat moves. Forward 1-2, blonde bomb. Oh wow, there are all these 1-2 moves. What is that? Am I gonna have to macro this shit? You're finished. No, she's not. She just got up. You didn't even combo. 1-2. Well, I'm already in heat. See, I like that move. See, her moves just don't seem good. Now, maybe I'm ignorant, but they're all slow and they just get interrupted. And I have a gun. I might as well use heat. At the end of my heat, you might as well shoot that bitch.
Round 3. Fight.
Damn counter hit. You thought you were gonna fucking do something to me? I like it graphically, but is this exciting to do? I have no idea what I'm doing. I would need to pick a character and then learn the move list and then start trying to do shit. And start trying to, like, solve problems. So what do I know about Nina? I know forward 4, I know down 2, I know heat. So these are moves that I can recognize. Wall rising 1, forward 3, which doesn't work. Try to step there. But, and then that's the other thing too. How do you know what move? Okay. How do you know? Oh, you would need to. Oh my God. You would need to know what moves are steppable, and then you would need to know whether it's likely the opponent is to use one of those moves in that situation to know whether it's worth stepping at all around a linear move. And then you need to know if you can step it top-wise or otherwise. Fuck. Why wouldn't you just play Street Fighter? Oh, because that's too complicated. So then play Mortal Kombat. Oh, Kung Lao! Alright, you know what? Maybe you should stick to racing games or platformers, or Call of Duty. I hear they got a nice Game Genie option. You just turn that on, turn the ADS on, you're good to go. So do I like this enough to want... I need to know more. I need to pick a character, and then I need to get used to moving around. Because moving around is so tough. Just getting the fuck out of the way, they're like huffing and puffing, and they're all doing all this shit, you know? Oh, for a minute I thought that was me, and then I realized we switched sides. That's the AI. I was like, damn, I'm doing some cool shit. No, I didn't want While Rising, I wanted Stand 1. That's why I fucking let off down, and I tapped back to reset myself to neutral stand, and not to be in a full crouch! I'm, you know, eating a word salad over here. How come she can roll away from me, huh? Heat activate on this bitch. Shoot this bitch. Oh, they can't die from chip damage. God fucking damn it, Harada. She's side at the beginning of this match. I'm tired of this. Damn it, ducked the jab and then threw the punish. Damn, I'm Pringles. Wait a minute, I'm purple. Oh my god, forward 4 gets interrupted. It's worthless. Down 3 gets interrupted. Stand 1 gets interrupted. Alright, that's... I'm done with it for now. Damn Shrug! You lose, oh well. Fuck, what a bitch. Blonde Bomb, Femme Fatale, Neener. Alright, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. What can I say that hasn't already been said about Tekken 8? It's the toughest one. You know? The glass ceiling became a skill ceiling. And now there's nowhere to go except through the floor break. I think that it's good. It looks and sounds great, and it responds very fast. So I can approve. If you haven't been playing by now, I don't know what's going to get you into Tekken, get you excited. What's been keeping you out? That's the question I have. What has kept you out of playing Tekken so long? It needs to be instantaneously fun. When I press buttons and swing moves with the character, I have to be excited to land these hits. And you saw before, all of Nina's get interrupted because they're so damn slow or they're high. So it's like, damn, you're kind of putting me in a hard place here. So I gotta like this character and think that attacking with them is fun. Then I need to figure out how the fuck to get out of the way. How do I move backward? How do I sidestep? I play Virtua Fighter. It's easy to backstep. It's easy to sidestep. We've played Soul Calibur. It's easy to walk around. We play Street Fighter. It's easy to walk around. I play MK1. I know how to fucking walk back and forth and dash and cancel in the block. So what the fuck is the deal with Tekken? I need a wave dash just to ice skate all over this place? I mean, does Tekken need a run like King of Fighters or something? I just thought King of Fighters, you can run, you can hop, short hop. So, can you move around Marvel? Can you dash? Can you wave dash? Can you fly? Can you... Is there going to be a movement tutorial in this game? Teach me what I need to do when I want to do it. Like walking, running, and then what about the classic Tekken 3? You press forward twice just to get a move on, and then he does a full run into a tackle, can't break out, and there's all this hidden shit. You need to explain this stuff to them. Getting off the ground, running, dashing, stepping. So that's what's kept me out. Do I have a character I like, and I want to do their attacks? And then when I swing their attacks and it works, I like kind of pressuring on hit or on block. I like counter hitting into this big frozen flash, and then I like juggling in their combos. Like I like Virtua Fighter's combos, and I like Mortal Kombat's combos. They have these 3D juggle systems and physics engines and 3D animations and modeling. What about Tekken? Does Tekken feel exciting to do juggle combos? I don't know. It feels exciting to swing some moves. Nina seems pretty fast. Her jabs and stuff, and her kicks, they're just all high. She has good mids, I know, but they're slow. So, what do you want to tell you? I'm fucking telling you what the Lord knows. And then, so, do I enjoy attacking with the character and then I'll learn how to use their attacks in appropriate situations? That's one. Is attacking fun? And the second thing is, how the fuck do I move out of the way of this shit? She doesn't want to move forward. She doesn't want to move backward. When do I sidestep? I'm stepping up all the time. It's not going nowhere. I mean, it could use a block button. It could use a run. Why not give it an air dash, you know? Why not give it a breaker? Just make it an anime game. I'm kidding, but that's what keeps players out. We know the basics of fighting games. It's the same as any other video game, and we know fundamentals from watching tournaments and reading the Footsie Handbook online. We know the meter. We know what a life bar is. We know what a timeout is. We know what you mean by chip damage. We know what you mean by quarter circle, James Chen. We don't need you to explain me a fireball. Okay? He did that one time with Seth Killian. I'm laughing because it's, look, we know the basics. Everyone knows the basics. If they're casual, it's because they don't want to be competitive. They don't want to stress out. They don't want to try hard. They don't want to beat players and fight and win. They just want to have fun. And look at how many people are playing Street Fighter 6 online. They love it. It's so fun. It's fun to walk around, see the bright colors, and press the buttons and do the moves. Make the game fun. Don't make it complicated. Don't make it so heavy, intense, stress skill. You got to learn so much. You got to study. Before you can play, you need to know. You need to forget what you know. I just want to move around, press buttons, and have fun, and see the lights and the colors and the flashes, and listen to sounds, and enjoy playing fighting games. It shouldn't be complicated at a casual level. Then we'll learn more and get competitive. In a month from now, Tekken 8.